Numerical number 7. The rate constant for a first order reaction is 60 per second. How much time will it take to reduce the initial concentration of the reactant to its 1 by 16th value? Okay, then the rate constant of first order reaction is 60 per second. So K value of first order reaction is given. Then question is how much time will it take to reduce? So question is about to calculate time to reduce the initial concentration of reactant to its 1 by 16th value. Okay, suppose if initial concentration R0 is equal to 1 molar. Okay, initial concentration R0 equal to 1 molar, then what will be R? R is equal to 1 by 16th. Okay, time required to reduce concentration of reactant from 1 to 1 by 16th. So R is equal to 1 by 16th. Okay, then now we can calculate time by using integrated rate equation. T is equal to 2.303 by K log R0 by R. Then T is equal to 2.303 by K. K is given, rate constant is given, and the value is equal to 60 per second into log, what is the value of R0? 1. Okay, R0 equal to 1, R is equal to 1 by 16, so log 1 by 16. Then T is equal to 2.303 by 60, and log 1 by 16 is equal to log 16. Okay, log 16. Then T is equal to 2.303 by divided by 60, the value is equal to 0.03838 into log 16. Then T is equal to 0.03838 into log 16, we can write like log 2 raised to 4. Okay, I repeat, log 16 equal to log 2 raised to 4. And what is log 2 raised to 4? Log 2 raised to 4 is equal to 4 log 2. Okay, log s raised to n is equal to n log s. Here also situation is same, log 2 raised to 4 equal to 4 log 2. Then T is equal to 0.03838 into 4 into log 2. What is the value of log 2? 0.3010. Okay, then T is equal to 0.04621 second. Okay, rate constant, the unit is per second, so the time of this reaction is also equal to also the unit of time is also in second. Okay, so 0.04621 second, 0.04621 second is required to reduce concentration of reactant of this reaction from 1 molar to 1 by 16th. Okay, and the same calculation we can do one more way. Instead of 1, we can take R0 equal to R0. Initial concentration we can take like R0. Then what about R? 1 by 16th of initial concentration means what? R is equal to R0 by 16. Okay, instead of 1 we can take R0, then R concentration of R become equal to R0 by 16. Okay, 1 by 16th of R0 initial concentration. Okay, then in equation R0 we can write R0. Okay, R0 initial concentration R0. Instead of R, what we can write? R0 by 16. Then R0 will cancel. Then log by 16 become 16, log 16. Like that also we can do this calculation. Okay, either in terms of R0 or by using initial concentration equal to 1 molar. Okay, both methods are correct. A first order reaction takes 40 minutes for 30% decomposition. Calculate half-life period for first order reaction. Okay, so first of all we can write the values given in the question. A first order reaction takes 40 minutes for 30% decomposition. Okay, 30% reactants change into product. So what about R0? Initial concentration is 100%. Okay, in the beginning of the reaction, concentration of reactant is 100%. Okay, then after 40 minutes, 30% decomposed. That means 30% of the reactant decomposed to form product. Then what is remaining concentration of R at 40 minutes? At 40 minutes, 30% decomposed. So 100 minus 30 equal to 70%. That means 70% of reactant will remain at 40 minutes. 30% changed into product. So R is equal to 70. And time is 40 minutes. Okay, by using all these values, we can find out rate constant. Okay, first of all, we can find out rate constant. From the rate constant, from the value of K, we can find out half-life period, T half. T half equal to 0.693 divided by K. Okay, so first we can find out K. K of first order. What is the equation? 2.303 by T log R0 by R. K is equal to 2.303 by 40. Time is 40. Log R0. Initial concentration of this reaction is 100. Okay, if any problem, if percentage is given, then we can take R0 equal to 100. Okay, so R0 equal to 100. Then R is equal to 70. 30% decomposed. So 30% changed into product. So remaining concentration of reactant is 70. And okay, so write 70. Okay, don't write 30 here. Okay, 30 decomposed means 30 changed into product. So remaining is 70. Okay, and this point is very important, and this substitution is very important. Okay, instead of this 70, if you are writing 30, you will get a wrong value of K, and T half also become wrong. So that point is very important. Okay, understand clearly the value of initial concentration and concentration of reactant at a certain time. That point is very important. K equal to 2.303 by 40. Log 100 by 70, 0 will be cancelled. So log 10 by 7. Log 10 by 7 equal to log 10 minus log 7. Then K equal to 2.303 by 40. Then log 10 is 1. So 1 minus log 7, and the final value is 0.1549. Okay, you can use logarithm table for getting this value. Okay, then 2.303 by 40 into 0.1549 is equal to 0.008918 per minute. Okay, why unit is in minute? Because time is given in minute. So the unit of rate constant also per minute. And K equal to 8.918 into 10 raised to minus 3 per minute. Okay, so now we calculated rate constant, and by using this rate constant we can find out half-life period of this first order reaction, and the equation for that calculation is T half equal to 0.693 by K. T half equal to 0.693 by K. K is 8.918 into 10 raised to minus 3. Okay, then T half is equal to, okay, then final result is 77.71 minute. Okay, write answer with the unit. Okay, for unit in answer key there is a separate mark for unit, so always write the final answer with the unit. Clear? Numerical number 9. For a first order reaction, show that time required for 99% completion is twice the time required for the completion of 90% of reaction. Okay, first of all we can take the condition of 99% completion. Okay, first of all we can take the condition of 99% of completion. Okay, 99% of completion means, okay, what about the value of R0? Already said if percentage problem, we can take R0 equal to 100. 99% completion of reaction. 99% completion of reaction means 99% reactant changed into product. 99% is changed into product. Now only 1% of reactant is present in the reaction mixture. 1% of reactant present in the reaction mixture. So R is equal to, concentration of R is equal to 100 minus 99 equal to 1. Okay, so we got R0 and R. Then now we can find out time required for this conversion from 100 to 1. The time required for this conversion is equal to 2.03 by k log R0 by R. T, here the reactant, okay, completion of reaction is 99 percentage, 99 percentage. So T 99 percent equal to 2.303 by k log R0 is 100, R is 1, log 100 by 1, log 100, log 100. Okay, then T 99 percentage equal to 2.303 by k into log 100. We can write log 10 square. Log 10 square is equal to log 100. Okay, log 10 square is equal to what? 2 log 10. Log 10 square equal to 2 log 10. The T 99 percentage is equal to 2.03 by k into log 10. Log 10 is what? 1. So into 2. Okay. So time required for 99 percentage of completion of reaction is 2.03 by k into 2. Okay, and take this one as equation 1. Now we can move to the second condition, completion of 90% of reaction. Okay, in the case of 90% completion, what about R0? R0 remains same, 100. 90% reaction completed means 90% of reactants changed into product. Okay, now remaining concentration of reactant is only 10. 100 minus 90 equal to 10. Then time required for this 90% of reaction is equal to 2.13 by k log R0 by R. T 90% is equal to 2.13 by k log R0 100 R 10. So 0 will cancel, log 10. Okay, T 99% is equal to 2.303 by k log 10 is 1. So what is the final result? T 90% is equal to 2.303 by k, and take this equation as 2. Okay, now look equation 1 and equation 2. Divide equation 1 is divided by equation 2. Okay, that is T 99% divided by T 99% divided by T 90. Okay, then 2.303 into 2 divided by k divided by 2.303 divided by k, and it become like this: 2.303 into 2 divided by k into k by 2.303, and 2.303 2.303 will be cancelled, k will cancel. Finally, after the division, we will get T 99% divided by T 90% is equal to 2. Okay, T 99% divided by T 90% is equal to 2. So T 99% equal to 2 into T 90%. Okay, time required for 99% completion. Time required for 99% completion is equal to 2 into time required for 90% completion. Okay, and now let's see the question. What is the question? Show that time required for 99% of completion of reaction is twice the time required for the completion of 90% of reaction. Okay, see the result. T 99% is equal to 2 into T 90%. So now we proved that result by using this calculation. Clear? So here we took separately two conditions, and separately we found time required for the reaction. Okay, and finally we divide the equation, and finally and after that we got the final point. Okay.